sales is extremely simple. Like there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of talk about it, but sales is one thing. And I learned this from a guy named Ryan Snow.
Kind of like an underlying topic in everything that you've shared with us right now, and is the planning, the strategic approach to things, right? And we mentioned in the intro now that you also are a brand consultant and you're helping businesses, right, that are looking to grow, which is very exciting, right? And I want to make that transition. And that's why I mentioned the strategic side of things, right? Because I feel like a lot of people miss that point, right? Whether that is jumping into entrepreneurship. They are like, oh, I'm just going to figure it out as I go, which, I applaud them because they're action takers, but at the same time, we need to have a plan in place, right? I think that is something that we personally liked at the very beginning. We were more on the approach of, oh, let's just jump for it. Let's see what happens. And then we'll iterate. And obviously that brought some consequences. So I'm curious, what has made you take that strategic approach to everything in life? Has it been the education that you got in the finance side of things? And then how does that translate to the brand consultant now that you are, and how you deal with this, these businesses that you help turbocharge?
Yeah. So the where I got that skill was helping build Momentum Realty. That's my avenue. My title is brand ambassador. So it's my responsibility to be, the brand is my baby, so to speak, right? Everything about it, the way it looks, the way it smells, the way it tastes, like the way people interact with it, the thoughts they have when they hear Momentum Realty, see the logo, like there's a real power to that. But I'm not giving it the power. John and Brittany, the founders, are not giving it the power. The power comes from the success stories of the agents that are part of our organization. And so what I realized is that, there's a certain skill set to being able, because sales is extremely simple. Like there's a lot of noise, there's a lot of talk about it, but sales is one thing. And I learned this from a guy named Ryan Snow, who has unconventional acquisitions with,
I love their newsletter. That's a conversation for another day. I love all that world. That world is amazing.
Yeah, so we had him on our podcast and he taught me this. And I think I knew it, but he put it so beautifully. Like sales is one thing. Like your consumer has a problem, you have the solution. That's sales. And that's it. So whether you sell cheese, whether you sell coffee, whether you sell real estate, it's the same conversation. Like your client wants cheese, so they go buy cheese. Your client wants a house, so they go buy. So you have to educate them on why your cheese, why your house, why your coffee is the best, and educate them. So what I found is that business owners, they're good at what they're good at, and they obviously are successful for a reason. But they hit a natural cap in their ability to sell, or their ability to get to the point where they can sort of automate the sales part of it, to where people love you so much that they just want to give you everything. So it's about building that relationship with your employees and your clients so that you get this sales wheel just running, so you don't have to constantly be looking at it. So what I do is I go to other businesses who have a similar clientele as what we do at the real estate brokerage, and I install the Bruce of their organization.